are most of the time going to be insufficient in many ways. It's like if you have two cities that are one back to back with the other, and you take and you decide to, for instance, I'm just thinking of something that has happened now. No, you in a financial crisis, you say no to the banks that are in this city will ensure your deposits fully. And the other one doesn't do it. What happens? Everybody will move his accounts to the banks of the city that ensures the deposits completely. So you cannot take that decision without causing harm to the other one, because then the other one is going to do something else, and you enter into a dynamic of competition, a destructive competition, not a positive competition. So we have seen this in this case, in this crisis in Europe, that during the 2 weeks, more or less, in which each member state was trying to find its own policy measures, things didn't go well, and there were many negative effects and counter effects. The moment that, for the first time, we met and we decided that even though the certain aspects of this crisis were not part of the EU competences, it was better to tackle it together, and that's when the things changed, and the effects, the positive effects, began to be visible. So I think that our union is a union for all weathers and seasons, if you want. It's good creating growth, but it's also good when you have to manage crisis and when you have to manage downturns in the economy.
Sadly, our time together this evening must come to a close. I wish you would join me in thanking Ambassador Kamal and Ambassador Valenzuela.
Thank you. Thank you. As always.
This has been a fascinating evening of conversation. I hope you will join us for our next event on the Metropolitan Campus in Teaneck, October 22nd, when we will be joined by the permanent representative of Nigeria. Thank you and have a good evening.
Hi, my name is Jillian Cadet. I'm a student assistant in the Office of Global Learning. We have just concluded tonight's event, an ambassador lecture, part of the UN Pathways Lecture Series. Tonight's ambassador was Ambassador Fernando, Venezuela, head of the Delegation of the European Commission to the United Nations. Today is October 15th, 2008. I have 4 students here who I'd like to interview to get their reactions of tonight's event. First, we have Mark. Please state your full name.
Mark Martirana.
And you, what year are you?
I'm a freshman.
All right, and your major?
International Studies.
So what did you think of tonight's event?
I think it was a great chance for the students of Fairleigh Dickinson to get a better understanding of the European Union, and the speakers were great.
What did you learn tonight?
I learned a lot about the European Union's relevance in the world and a lot of other interesting facts.
Thank you very much, Mark. Next, we'll have Prashant. Please state your full name.
Hi, I'm Prashant Guinness-Akron.
And your major?
Electrical engineering.
And your year?
Sophomore.
What did you learn tonight?
Well, it was great. Besides knowing all what I already knew about the European Union, it was good intellectual conversation, I said. Ambassador Kamal was very demanding. He was quite cynical also, I would say. But that was quite relevant.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Next, please state your full name.
My name is Jennifer Liddell.
And your year?
Freshman.
And your major?
Human Resource Management.
What did you learn tonight?
Tonight I learned about the currency exchange and then the policies, and I really learned a lot about how immigrations come in and out, and that's like a benefit to the European Union.
Thank you. Next.
My name is Lema Cisco. My major is theater, and I'm currently a freshman here.
What did you learn tonight?
Well, I learned that the EU existed. I didn't know. It's like my teacher tells me that going out, you learn new things just by, trying new things. And when I came here today, I didn't know what to expect. And I really thought it would be boring, but I ended up learning a whole lot that it's not just what you hear every day, like the UN. There are other things out there, like the EU, for example, and I kind of enjoyed the discussion, too.
Thank you very much. This concludes tonight's interviews.